I'm afraid that if I shoot at it, it's gonna get even faster. I'm scared. The gun is basically, it's probably just a way to unlock other doors, like maybe things that are locked. So it's good. It's good. It's all good. The lights are off, so let's turn it back on. Very nice, very beautiful. So my story is that the player character stayed here, safe and sound with all the locks, and then found emergency rations down in the basement. And then in this barrel, there were a lot of rations, leftover rations, and so he survived off of them and waited things out. Then he was finally able to get out, and it was happily ever after. The end. And then got too cold. Don't worry, because got like lantern. I got this coat. So it's a happy ending. It's everyone's happy. Very nice. And then because the monster couldn't get in, it slowly got used to the presence of this player character, and so they kept each other company. It was like a mutual symbiotic relationship. And then who knows, maybe there was even another live person coming through, and then the player character heard him because the monster was getting aggroed, and so he brought the new person in, and then it became like a whole like fallout shelter where there are a bunch of other survivors, and they just like live here, find some fuel, go out there, and then everyone was just very, very happy. And then nobody was feeling too lonely. And then they used the books as like a way to keep them warm and entertained. And then they find some government secrets. And then they get out and then expose all the dirty secrets. And then they get a badge, a medal, and then they lived happily ever after with 6 other survivors. Very good. And then, yeah, they found like a pack of cards, would play like, you know, solitaire or something. And then one of them would say, oh, so what do you want to do when you get out? And they'd say, well, I'd want to open up a bakery shop. And then what about you? And then one would say, oh, well, I have this childhood friend, and I never got to tell her that I loved her. So once this is all over, I'm going to go back and confess my feelings to her. And then they'd say, oh, that's a really good one. Haha. Well, when you do that, let's be sure to go and celebrate at a bar. Drinks on me, guys. And then ha ha ha, and they laugh over the generator, and it's going to be so amazing. Oh, yeah. And then this person, they felt really bad, so they wanted to give their own form of burial. And then they do that, and it's beautiful. And then they found a hammer and would like unlock all the lockers when they need extra rations. And then they'd always keep the generator on to make sure the monster is kept away. And so it was so good. Yeah. Yeah, and then they all got medals and, yeah, happily lived after getting an excessive amount of therapy. Yeah, okay. I'm happy. I'm good now. And then they found Henry. Henry was actually in maintenance. Wait, I'm Henry. The player character in the beginning was found right at the exit, being like, oh, hey, buddy, I was looking for you. And then they get out together, and instead of like the 6 survivors, it's going to be 7 survivors altogether. It's going to be beautiful. Wait, hold on. Okay, so there was something about like, amnesia. Like, don't remember anything. So whoever had amnesia, we are that character. Probably, because this is all about amnesia, and amnesia is all about forgetting things. Who was talking about forgetting everything. Oh, yes. Solded lemon. Now, if you want it to be like a more typical plot twist, it would be that this was all in a dream. I am Henry. Heck. Oh, so that's Clement. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, I am Henry. Oh, that's crazy. So I'm struggling with PTSD and coma. And this is my fever dream. Literally says to me, sorry, my mind is just not in a good place right now. Is panicking and I gotta like come up with like some sort of happy ending. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. Very nice. Very beautiful. Okay. So let's call it. That was good. That was amazing. Wow. Let's go. Oh, that was such a good game. Wow. Good. Really, wow.